Hi everyone, welcome to my energy reading for this week, which is actually starting from Tuesday instead of Monday. So Tuesday the 3rd of December through to Sunday the 8th of December. For those of you who don't know, my name is David and I'm a psychic medium. So as well as doing readings and bringing through messages for people from spirit, I also interpret energies as well. So like what I'm doing here, I'm interpreting energies for a group and hopefully for humanity as a whole. And also I do readings individually as well. So if you would like a reading, please feel free to click on my Facebook page link in the description and send me a message that way. All right, so I'll move into the message there for today. So now with the energy readings, I'm not going through each day individually. I'm going through the whole, basically the week as a whole. So I'm starting off with what the energies are doing, just in the spiritual side of things. Then I'll move into what actions Spirit's leading us to take. And then just leading into the goal and basically what the ultimate achievement for this week needs to be. Okay, so the first thing I felt like I needed to bring up there was just moving on from my message from yesterday. I have actually felt that if you are able to, if you've got a favourite crystal of yours, feel free to carry that with you today. Just carry that one on you. I'm actually feeling as though that's going to help focus a lot of the energies that are around at the moment. Okay, so moving into what I feel the energies are doing this week, I did draw out a card to assist me with the reading, and in this case that's the Hermit card. All right, so with that I am actually feeling as though, well, first of all, I am feeling as though there's a lot of guidance around. So trust in your guides with everything that's going on at the moment. I do feel as though there's still a higher energy around, but that might be sort of subsiding a little bit for the moment. All right, but I do feel as though there is a need to actually focus those energies. And that's why I had that specific reading to carry a crystal around. So I think a lot of you might do that already. But I am feeling as though there's still that creative energy around where we do need to focus as much as possible. So we do need to, well, need's probably a stronger word. It's probably a good idea for us to, as I've said before a lot, and it seems to be a running theme over the months, would be to focus on the present moment, get our vibration high, which will in turn lead to more controlled emotions, which in turn leads to more controlled actions. So that's what I felt is needed for, well, that's what I feel is needed for this week. So, I'm feeling the sort of fairly high creative energies today and sort of subsiding probably through into tomorrow. But then as we're coming into the weekend, I did feel as though there's more of a subtle energy coming in. So it's probably more of a rejuvenating energy for us. So look forward to this weekend. I think it should be a fairly nice one. in terms of spiritual weather, I guess you could say. Sunday in particular, I felt like would be a fairly nice, relaxing and calming day, and I really hope that's the case because I enjoy those. All right, so that's what I felt for this week. I just felt like the higher energies are pretty much now, and we're moving into more subtle kind of energies, but the energy levels are still fairly high, especially for those of us who are on a spiritual path as well. I did specifically feel that there'd be a portal opening up where what basically happens there is we tend to shift our realities. So it's sort of along the lines of choosing one path over another. There's a theory in physics, I think it is in quantum physics, where for example, if you choose one path, there's actually another reality where you choose another path. But I feel like there's a major shift in the path coming up. So we get to choose whether we move on to the more advanced path or the less advanced path. Now, I do specifically need to say that I don't necessarily feel it will be an easier path if we choose the more enlightened path. So, but still, these lessons are there to help us grow. So, and that's what I'm actually, that's what I'm feeling with the last card. But moving into, I guess, what actions we need to take for this week. I did draw the King of Swords card out with that one. All right. So now I don't normally get this with, if you notice, there's a lot of colour blue in that one. Now, I don't normally get this, but I'm getting it with this one. I do feel as though there's a lot of grounding work that we probably need to make sure that we're doing this week. Okay, so for those of us who are doing our grounding meditations, make sure we're keeping on that. And for those of you who don't do grounding meditations, you can either start, or there's other ways to ground yourself as well, such as getting out in nature wherever possible, to walking on the ground with the bare feet. And when I say the ground, I'm talking grass, that sort of thing, not necessarily concrete, but still. Just getting out there and effectively connecting with nature is a way of grounding. All right, so that's the first thing I'm feeling with that card. I do feel as though what I'm specifically feeling as well is, the words I'm getting is take action, or take specific action. So some of you out there may have a goal, or may have a desire that you've been wanting to manifest, and pretty much now is a good time to focus on those goals and focus on those thoughts. But I am getting the feeling there of taking that specific action. All right. So whatever it is, if there's something you need to purchase for a business, now's the time to do it. If there's a goal or if there's a hobby that you're wanting to engage in, maybe now's the time to get the equipment you need for it. Or if there's I actually feel like there might be a specific message there for some people watching this where communication might be needed as well. So maybe now's the time to open up communication with, I'd say, someone that you've been meaning to talk to for a while. All right, see what else I'm getting from that card. Yeah, I'm getting more of a balance kind of feeling with that as well. So wherever possible, just try and make sure your emotions and your actions are balanced as much as possible, and to effectively try and make sure you're not sort of swaying from one extreme of emotion into another. All right, so that's not feeling anything too more specific with that one. Okay, and then we're just moving on to effectively what the goal is for this week. And I think I pretty much started to touch on that one, and that was the World card came out. So that one seems to come out a fair bit in my readings at the moment, especially my energy readings. So with that, again, I'm getting very much a balanced feeling from that card. All right, and I'm getting that grounding feeling there again. So I feel as though, especially for those of you watching this, maybe the grounding message is very important. Maybe it's something that we're, I feel I might be lacking in that as well. I don't feel I do enough grounding, but I'm getting that specific feeling. All right. Now, the message I feel I'm getting is by grounding, that's going to help us focus on, what was that message that was coming through? I just feel as though the grounding is going to help us clarify and effectively make our goals a lot clearer. So sometimes, and I know I do this as well, my goals tend to be all over the place. But I feel as though the grounding is really that's the word, focus. It's going to be a focus. So yeah, with that, it's more of a focus through grounding. Okay, so we're doing the grounding. We're focusing more on what our goals are. We're raising our vibration. Our emotions are matching it, and our actions are matching it. And that's what I feel the message is for this week. And I feel like that's very much a reoccurring message going right through into probably well into next year, I would say. All right, so that's actually my energy reading for this week. So I will jump on each day this week and provide a specific energy reading going forward for each day. And look, if you do like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. That helps get the message out to those who need to hear it. And yeah, as I mentioned before, if you do want a reading, please feel free to click on my Facebook page. I also do psychic art drawings as well, and I also do a written message that goes along with those at the moment too. So I'll have information on that on my Facebook page, and I'll have my website up and running very, very soon, because especially that card in regards to taking action, I'm feeling that very specifically for myself as far as the website. So that'll be up and running fairly soon too. All right, well, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'll no doubt see you tomorrow. All right, bye.